Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to make a review of Spider-Man Homecoming action figure. And this action figure is a knockoff of Mafex Spider-Man Homecoming. And originally you'll be able to see the Mafex logo here, like at the back of this action figure, like this one. But because it is a knockoff, the Mafex here is missing. So yeah, this action figure is a knockoff. And by the way, I just want to apologize about my voice. I lost my voice for 2 days already, but I want to make this action figure review just to share to you. And I bought this action figure for almost 1,000 pesos, and for a knockoff, yeah, that actually cheap. And I think the quality probably more closer to the original one. So this is the front of the packaging, and this the side of the packaging. So you can see here Spider-Man crawling, and with the Spider-Man Homecoming, and on the other side Spider-Man should actually, yeah, he is webbing down, upside down. And at the back of it, yeah, that is the back features of the packaging. So we have here Tom Holland holding his mask, and the front of the Spider-Man. So actually it looks good, and I like it. And at the back, and we have here different eyes of Spider-Man. This a little bit wider and a little bit smaller, and the unmasked Tom Holland. So yeah, um, I'm excited to see this action figure, and this is my first Spider-Man action figure. So I'm excited to see it. So let's take a look how good this action figure is. I have already taken the tape that sealed the box of this action figure, so I can open it easily. But this time, let's unpack this action figure. Oh, okay. So the Spider-Man action figure has this stand, right? So I like it. And we have now here the Spider-Man from Mafex knockoff, and I like it a lot because it has so many alternative hands. And he has the two alternative heads, one with the unmasked head, the Tom Holland head, and the other one is the mask with two smaller eyes compared to this head of Spider-Man. And we have here so many alternative hands, and we're going to look at that later on. So let's see, and let's open it. Okay, so here is the Spider-Man action figure from Mafex, and I think, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, but oh, look at that. You can see that this action figure has an issue, right? There's a great problem there, an issue which is actually yeah, excuse me, there's an issue which is actually obvious. Oh my goodness. Let me adjust my camera. And this is actually obvious, and I'm going to use this Spider-Man Homecoming in my stop motion. And my problem is that the issue about this action figure is so obvious. and you'll be able to see that in my stop motion. So yeah, it's a knockoff, and unfortunately I get the the Spider-Man with great problems issue on his torso. That's the problem. But overall, I think I like this action figure. It's really good, right? And yeah, the color of this action figure is great. The structure, and yeah, I like this action figure, and it's obvious that it has so many articulations, and I like it because I can make so many motions about this action figure. But I don't really like that issue. It's really obvious, and it's really a major issue, right? But somehow this action figure looks good, and let's take a look and let's see and examine this action figure closely. Now, when it comes to the sculpt of the head of this action figure, it actually looks great. I like it. I like it. Right? It's good. It's pretty good. And he has this small spider on the chest, and I think there's minor mistake of details here. Not actually mistake, but rather it's not neat, right? The paint on the chest of this Spider-Man is not actually neat. And by the way, I think it lacks the black details on the lines of this action figure, right? There's a lines and details of the web on his suit, but it has no color, which is supposed to be black. But it seems that the color is missing, but somehow it still looks good. But yeah, the joints and the parts of this action figure is, I think, so delicate that you can you have to be very cautious when you move the body parts, because anytime you will be able to broke it. So I don't want to do that. The head, the hand details is actually look great, and he has a web shooter here, and I like that. Also on the other hand, and yeah, I also like the belly. He has abs, and actually this is the kind of action figure, the kind of body of action figure of Spider-Man that I really want. I don't like the structure of the body of Spider-Man of Marvel Legend, because the torso is so wide, which is so wrong, because Tom Holland is a teenager, so he must be thin, and yeah, with a body type of with a young teen body type of person. Yeah, and the Marvel Legends has a wide torso, like with the adult body, and I don't like that. So this Spider-Man is thin, and yeah, that is, I think, the more accurate body, most accurate body of Spider-Man, and I like it, right? So it has also a texture on the legs of the Spider-Man, even here on the trunk, and I like that. I also like the Spider-Man, the spider design at the back of this action figure. right? And there's also texture here, and I like that. In the back, and here's the details at the bottom, and yeah, it really looks great. I like it. So when it comes to the articulation of this action figure, so we can rotate the head 360. It can look up that far. I like that. And it can also look down that much, and it has a armpit articulation here. Yeah, but you must be very careful because yeah, it is a knockoff and the quality is not that uh, not the same with the original one. And we can actually rotate both hands 360, right? You can open the hand outside that much, right? That much, and I like that. And anyway, he has also head pivot like that, so I like that. And you can rotate the bicep swivel, and yeah, you can bend the elbow. You can also bend this elbow, and there's a articulation on the wrist and also on the other wrist, and you can actually move it up and down, both, yeah, both hands. So I like that. And it has an articulation on the chest. It can move up and down, side by side, and there is also an articulation on the wrist. But yeah, look at that, there's a great issue there, and I'm so disappointed with that. But overall, I still like this action figure, and this Spiderman can kick that far, and I like that. Can also kick that far on the other hand, with the other feet, and it can bend that much. It can bend that much, and also on the other knee, and it has also articulation on the ankle pivot. There's an ankle pivot. No, not actually ankle pivot. It cannot. Yeah, it cannot actually. But it has an articulation on the ankle. Can only move up and down, and it has also a two articulation. So yeah, the same with the other feet also. So I still like this action figure, and beside despite of the issue here on the trunk of this action figure, I'm going still to use this Spider-Man Homecoming for my stop motion video, and I think I like it. Yeah, and he has this web. I'm not going to take that off. Uh, those accessories of Spider-Man. So he has the web, and he has also this one, a web that can be attached to the stand that I have showed you lately, like this one. So that web also you can attach here, right? And this is it. You can attach this web to here, and it would be attached to the stand. And we have also here the face, or the head, alternative head of Tom Holland. So let's take a look on it. Yeah, I think this Tom Holland head is look good, but yeah, he has the sculpt of Tom Holland, but honestly, he doesn't look like Tom Holland. But yeah, it is the most handsome face of knockoff action figure that I have ever seen, right? So actually, it looks good. Um, the eyebrow look good. The eyes, yeah, it has some minor issue on the eyes, but somehow it looked good. The head, yeah. Let's try to to change the head of this action figure. Oh, yeah. I pop it out and let's put it here. The Tom Holland head. Yeah, that's it. Wow, I think I like it. Really looks good. What do you think about that face of action figure of this Spiderman? Looks good, right? But yeah, this is really obvious and that makes me piss off. But somehow it looks good. And I like the sculpt of the hair of this action figure, right? They really did a good job on the sculpt. Well, because it is a knockoff, the people who made this action figure has the pattern of the action figure, because yeah, China is the number one country who has so many laborers for anything, so they always have the molding material of anything. So especially the molding material of this action figure, so they can actually copy the original. But what they cannot copy is the paint, the quality of the paint. But yeah, look at that. It actually looks good, and I like this action figure. Right. So yes, also did another head. Oh yeah. This head is. Oh boy, come on! Don't waste my time. This doesn't want to get out. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? Make me piss off. Yeah. It's the head. Another head of Spiderman. The head that you have seen lately is this one, and he has another alternative head with more smaller eye. Yeah, and I like that. So yeah, let's try to put it beside the other action figures, and this is the Mafex knockoff Spider-Man Homecoming, and beside him is Captain America from Hasbro, a basic action figure. And yeah, this is the Marvel Legends Thanos action figure. Alright, this is the Thanos action figure. So yeah, I think the size is accurate, and I'm so excited to make stop motion, um, making this action figure part of my stop motion. And we have seen in the movie that, oh my goodness, falls apart. You could put it again. So yeah, you can put it back and it's not damaged. It just loose. So yeah, we have seen in the movie the Spider-Man kick the Thanos, right? So yeah, what can you say about this action figure? And I hope you like this action figure. And beside that, my voice is failing. Thank you for watching my video, and if you like it, just click the video and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you for watching my video.